Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go into the catalog by clicking the catalog menu item, and we're going to look for a Watson Studio service. And so we do a search, and then we select the Watson Studio service. I want to give it a meaningful name, make sure it's in the Dallas 12 region, and the resource group is a resource group you have assigned to yourself. And then you want to hit Enterprise version 2 and then hit Create. Once it's created, we see the actual service instance. Let's go back to the dashboard by clicking on the IBM Cloud. And now we want to go back to the catalog, and we want to create a cloud object store. So we go to our search field, and then we're going to search for it. Actually, it's object storage. Type that in here. There it is. We click on it to open up the service instance details. Let's change the name and make sure that the resource is a resource group that we're part of. And you want to select the standard. Actually, give it a better name than Cloud Object Store. I'm just going to go COS-standard. And then click on Create. So now we have a new Cloud Object Store. We need to create some credentials. And we're going to go to the Credentials tab, create new. Then you want to select auto-generate service ID. And then we have to add this JSON, which is curly bracket, quotes, HMAC, quotes, colon, equals true, and then curly bracket to close it. And then click on Create. Okay, let's go back to the dashboard. Actually, let's go to the catalog. We need to create a Watson machine learning instance. So let's search for it, machine learning. Here's the service. Again, let's change the name to something we'll recognize. I'm going to go ahead and click on professional for the plan as well. Wait, change the name here first. And make sure the resource group is correct. Call it WML for short. And then click on Create. All right, now we have an instance of Watson Machine Learning. Let's go back to the dashboard. We need to launch Watson Studio. So click on the IBM Cloud link up at the top to bring us back to the dashboard. And so now we got a Cloud Object instance, Cloud Object Store instance, WML, and Watson Studio. Click on the Watson Studio. Click on the Getting Started, which launches the Watson Studio interface. You can expand and collapse the welcome. Just click on your profile settings and make sure that the resource group and the location is correct. So I have two resource groups, so I want to make sure I'm on TechTogether test 7. The location in the middle should be 3, US East, US South, and Global. And then make sure you have the right resource group as well, same as your resource, same Cloud Foundry organization, same as your resource group. All right, so now we're going to click on New Project, and we're going to select Standard, and I'm just going to call it New Project, and put my name on it. It automatically selects the COS store, standard storage, so we just click on Create. Takes a few seconds here. So now we have the Watson's project created. We want to add the Watson Studio, the Watson Machine Learning to the project. Let's go ahead and actually close this out. We don't need to go this. Let's click on Assets. Let's give it a second here. Still loading. Well, let's go check out other. Let's go to the settings. Go to settings, and here's where you can associate service, add a service. I'm going to select Watson. Machine learning. Click on add. I'm going to select the existing. Use the drop down. And WML Pro. Select. Now we have the Watson Machine Learning instance associated with this project. Go back to Assets, and now we want to add a notebook to the project, so you click on Add to Project button. You want to select Notebook. Just give it a name. The environment, leave as the default, and then click on Create. It takes a few seconds to load and instantiate the runtime for the notebook. Okay, ready to go.